Welcome to pool water chemical testing at the Aquatic Center. First thing you're going to do is collect your sample. Make sure you're going down deep enough, about to your elbow, to collect this sample. After collecting the water, make sure you're at the right line for the right correct sample size. Regular and chlorine level testing. We're going to 5 drops of RO4 in the large side to get the pH reading. Make sure the bottle is straight up and down when providing drops. Next, we're going to get RO1 and RO2 and place 5 drops of each in the small side for the chlorine sample. Place the cap on and mix gently. Then you're going to compare with the color next to it to get the right reading. In this instance, we have about 3.0 and 7.4. Record this into the daily, hourly walk-around form. Here's how we're going to do the test with powder, which is a little bit more accurate. First, you're going to get your sample. Use the displacement tool to get the proper sample size. Then we're going to mix the powder. The point of the handle on the side points to the direction of where the cup is. It's pointing down right now. Turn it so it points up. Tap. And then turn it back down. That will put chemical into the water. Make sure you tap to get all of it. Once in there, then mix, and it should turn pink. After mixing, we're going to take RO871 and we're going to add a drop at a time until it turns clear, keeping track of how many drops we use. It's a good idea to mix as the drops are going in. Count the number of drops. In this case, we had 15 drops times 0.2 or 3. For combined chlorine, we're going to take the same sample we just used and add 5 drops of RO3. Mix, and then we'll go back and add the RO871 again until it turns clear. Keeping track of the numbers. The goal here is to have no drops having to turn it pink. Since no drops turn it pink, even if you add one, it is 0. 0 times 0.2 is now our combined level. Our combined level, subtracted from our total chlorine pre-4, gives us a free chlorine of 3.0. Now for total alkalinity, we're going to use the same sample size that we did for the chlorine in the previous test. We're going to add 2 drops of RO07, and then we're going to add 5 drops of RO08. Add this to the sample and mix. We are now going to take R0009 and add 1 drop at a time until the color stops changing. It's good to go 1 drop past just to make sure that there's no more change. Record it down, 9 drops times 10, 90 parts per million. Now we move into calcium hardness test. Same sample as we did before. We're going to add 20 drops of R0010. And we mix along the way to make sure it's uniform. Then we're going to add 5 drops of R0011 into the same mix. Once mixed, then we're going to take R0012 and add 1 drop at a time until the color finishes changing. The color change that you're looking for is almost a blue jean type color material. Going 1 drop past where it changed just to make sure that it's reached its final change. Count up the number of drops. We're going to multiply that by 10. 26 drops times 10 is 260. In this case, the hardness is a little low and we need to be reported to the folks to maintenance to make sure that we're adding